What was it like seeing yourself for the first time in full Snow White drag?
I love that.
They love to tell in the family that when I was 5, I don't recall it. I don't remember any of this.
And today, we're diving into the extensive issues surrounding Disney's latest $300 million Snow White remake planned for 2025. The project is facing significant turmoil, especially focused around a developing conflict between its two main actresses, Gal Gadot, who plays the evil queen, and Rachel Zegler, cast as Snow White. The fundamental controversy comes from major departures from the 1937 original classic. The new version totally reimagines Snow White's origin story. Instead of her name coming from her fair skin, as white as snow, it now comes from her surviving a snowstorm. The traditional love story and prince figure have been removed, with Zegler saying Snow White won't be saved by a prince and won't dream about true love. The 7 dwarfs have been changed with what's being called 7 diverse magical beings. Disney has already put $300 million into this project with an extra $25 million.
I had with Mermaid where it was like we wrapped on a Tuesday and then I moved to Poland on the Wednesday and started shooting. So it was a hard goodbye that I feel like I mourned the wrap of Snow White while I was in the middle of kind of getting my bearings on.
Allocated for reshoots. Adding to these artistic changes, we're seeing growing tensions between the film's leads. Rachel Zegler has been particularly vocal about bringing what she calls a modern edge to the character, explicitly saying it's no longer 1937 and emphasizing her involvement in steering the movie toward a more contemporary direction. This approach has produced major backlash from fans who feel the original story's essence is being compromised. There are challenges that have pushed Disney into what sources describe as panic mode, with execs rambling to rescue the project while managing escalating production costs and trying to maintain public interest despite the controversies. The spotlight in this troubled production seems to be shifting strongly towards Gal Gadot, who has emerged as potentially the film's saving grace, the evil queen, Gabble. Gadot brings her trademark charisma and star power to the role, standing out as one of the few elements garnering genuine excitement from fans. Nay appears to have noticed this trend and is quickly changing their marketing strategy to capitalize on her appeal behind the scenes.
Afterwards. Anyway, I'm in Israel. I get a phone call. They tell me that they want to do a camera test. I'm like, again, camera test, again, another, almost.
All right, so you're ready
and
to
then
set
I'm like,
yourself up
okay,
for
whatever.
rejection.
What am I being testing for? What's the part?
Yeah.
And then my agent goes, they didn't tell you? I'm like, no.
Sources say that Gadotessence are being pushed to the forefront of the marketing effort, with the actress becoming the film's unofficial spokesperson's approach to the part notably differed from Zegler's, keeping respect for the source material. Gadot worked on adding depth to her character without dismissing the original's legacy. Interviews have demonstrated gratitude and humility, expressing appreciation for the audience and understanding the responsibility of taking on such an iconic role. However, this shift in promotional focus has supposedly caused additional tension on set. As sources are serious arguments have erupted between Zegler and Zegler, and claims have appeared that Zegler has accused Gadot of attempting to sabotage her part and steal the attention. The situation supposedly escalated to the point where Zegler decided some of GD's scenes be cut from the final film, despite GD's status as one of Hollywood's biggest stars and her portrayal of the movie's main antagonist. Executives face the delicate job of managing this internal conflict while trying to keep public interest in the project.
And she's the one who sent me the casting notice and said, "Thank me when you're famous." It's the craziest thing ever that it came true in that weird way, and that's why I bring her everywhere, and she's the best ever. But yeah, I put myself on tape. It's the worst tape you've ever seen in your life. I have no idea how I got the part still.
Their plan appears to be leveraging Gates's exclusivity and proven track record to help offset the growing controversies surrounding the production. This is particularly strong in response to interviews where the changes have been defended as necessary modernization. The modernization, they sparked a broader debate about Disney's current way to remaking their classics and many fans' classics. questioning whether these remakes serve to improve the original stories or simply replace them with modern interpretations that might not stand the test of time. The solution beyond just changed, heightening a larger conversation about preserving classic storytelling while addressing current ideas. Disney's marketing plan for Snow White has made several dramatic shifts as the studio tries to navigate the mounting controversies. Incontrovertible, one as a new reimagining of the classic tale, the marketing photo has gradually shifted attention away from highlighting the modern changes and
If they play Getaway Car or Maroon, she's on crisis watch. Not only did she play Getaway Car, she also played Maroon. I was having a mental breakdown in the audience at MetLife Stadium.
I love it, yeah.
And
in terms of streaming, in the sense that we launched Disney Plus only in 2019, so it's just over 4 years ago. In a very, very short period of time, we find ourselves second to Netflix in terms of global subscribers for a pure streaming business.
Instead started emphasizing Gel's performance as the evil queen. This turn shows the queen. The studio's understanding of audience interest truly lies in the marketing delays. The faces unprecedented challenges in selling a film that seems to be alienating its core audience. Sources in India, sourced test screenings, have given mixed results, leading to results and worry among studio executives. Business prospects, the steady prospects. The negative publicity has forced Disney to repeatedly adjust their promotional approach, trying to find a method that will resonate with both traditional fans and new audiences. Internally, Disney's marketing team is trying to balance various competing narratives. They serve the film's modern message while not further alienating viewers who are already skeptical of the changes.
When a creator has pitched you a great story and you've given them the ability to go out and tell that story, you've given them the resources, the money, the tools, the place to tell that story. That story is...
Anything that has to do with technology creating opportunity for us, I find very enjoyable. The creative process at its highest level is at times frustrating, but often, and fortunately for us, really enjoyable. So when you sit in a darkened theater
Company has made, they began scaling back marketing of certain controversial elements, particularly fundamental story changes that have gotten the most backlash, the situation backlash. Some so complex that Disney has allegedly brought in crisis management specialists to help with public relations challenges these experts face. They are trying to develop a plan that can somehow unite the disparate audience groups while minimizing further damage to the Snow White brand the studio has. The Disney owls its classic properties. The studio faces a crucial decision: continue pushing for modern reinterpretations despite audience pushback, or return to more faithful adaptations that honor the original stories while making more subtle updates for current audiences. Whatever road they choose, the Snow White remake of 2025, they'll likely be remembered as the project that forced Disney to face the basic questions about their creative future.